Hi everybody. So I wanted to do a quick video and kind of answer some questions. We've been getting a lot of messages lately asking kind of similar questions. So I figure if I just kind of put it out there in a video, then everybody gets their questions answered and nobody is waiting for us to get back to them. So for those who don't know, I'm Melissa. I am part of the Capi team, which consists of 3 of us, myself, Justin, and Rob. Each of us brings something kind of unique and special to investigations, I think. So I feel like it gives us the ability to give very well-rounded help to our clients, which is important. So the whole team, all 3 of us, have at least one full-time job. We all have kids. We all have lives outside of investigating. As much as I would love for paranormal investigations to pay the bills, it doesn't. We don't get paid for this. So sometimes it takes us some time to get back to messages and to kind of go back and forth and do our research and stuff like that. And we appreciate your understanding and your patience with us while we do this. Through COVID, a lot has changed for everybody and also for us. So things have been kind of difficult, and so we're doing the absolute best that we can, and that's all that we can do. And so we appreciate your patience for this. One of the questions that we have gotten is if we're looking for investigators, and we are not. And there's a few different reasons for this. The first one is obviously COVID. So we are actually not conducting investigations right now at all. And that's because of the restrictions. It's just not safe for my team, and it's not safe for our clients to be doing investigations right now. So if we're not doing investigations, we don't really have any need to bring on new investigators who are just going to get bored waiting around for restrictions to be lifted and us to set up investigations. So that's one reason. Another reason is because it's very difficult. This is investigating is fun, and it's something that we are very passionate about. But there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of costs involved, and none of this is covered. Like, we don't get paid, like I said, and we have to kind of squeeze in our footage review and doing investigations and stuff like that. And it's not always fun. Footage review is super boring for most people, and so investigating isn't for everybody. And so we always are kind of on the lookout for people that have the same kind of passion that we do, but this is sort of why we're not really actively looking for investigators. So when we know somebody would be a good fit on our team, then we know, and that's kind of it. So yes, no, we are not currently looking for new team members. That may change down the road once restrictions are lifted and we are catching up on all of the investigations that we have been putting off, but for right now, we're not. So Capi is science-based. This means that we go into investigations looking to debunk things. So we are using our equipment, we're using recorders, cameras, stuff like that to try and capture evidence, to try and prove if something is going on or if it's not. We want that piece of evidence that we could present to a skeptic to prove to them that paranormal activity exists. That's what we're looking for. We like to do this because we also get to help people while we look for this evidence, but that doesn't mean that we rely on things like psychics and mediums and stuff like that. So we do not. We rely on science. And sometimes that's hard for people. Sometimes I feel like a big jerk telling people that their video was dust, or that's lens flare, or that's a reflection. And I frequently refer to myself as a paranormal wet blanket because I am the one that is kind of constantly debunking your stuff. So, and I hate that. But when we give somebody a piece of evidence and say we cannot explain this, they can trust that we tried everything that we could try to debunk it. And so that's most definitely something that we would consider a very legitimate piece of evidence. So So that's kind of important for people to know about us. Now, each of us on the Capi team have our own personal spiritual beliefs, and we are always happy to answer questions or give advice based on those spiritual beliefs. If you want an investigation, you're going to be getting an investigation that is science-based. If you want spiritual advice, then one of our team members might be able to talk to you about that on a personal level, but not as a viewpoint directly from Capi, because we try and come at things with an open mind and not restricting ourselves to one particular spiritual view, because none of us really know for sure what is going on in the afterlife, really. So yeah, I hope that kind of answers the questions. I think that's for the most part what we've been asked about a lot. We have been getting a lot of messages about spiritual activity in people's homes and stuff, and we've been doing the best that we can to kind of help from a distance, and we're really hoping that things open up soon so that we can get back to helping in person like we love to do. But in the meantime, this is what's happening, and so that's kind of how it goes. So if you guys do have questions, definitely do feel free to message us. Yeah, we'll do the best that we can to get back to you quickly and to answer whatever questions you have. So yeah, you can also ask on this video, comment, and we'll get back to you there too. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Have an amazing day. Be safe during this full moon, and stay safe out there in general. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.